CD 2, Unit 10, Journeys, Track 28. Julia.
The way I commute to work is probably quite unusual. I rollerblade. I live in Surfside, a suburb in the north of Miami, and I work at a hotel on Miami Beach. It takes about 25 minutes to get to work, and of course, it costs nothing. It's usually warm and sunny in Miami, and rollerblading is very healthy. I really enjoy it. But rollerblading is a bit dangerous when you cross busy roads, and it's tiring.
Billy.
Commuting is really difficult in London. It's a huge city and there's a lot of traffic. You can't really commute by car because it's impossible to park in the centre of London. There's a good underground system, but there aren't any stations near my house, so I get the bus to work. It isn't expensive, but it's sometimes quite slow because of all the traffic, and I hate waiting at the bus stop in the winter. It's very boring.
CD 2, Track 29.
Good morning. Do you sell tickets for Eurostar trains?
Yes. What's your destination?
Paris.
And when do you want to go?
I'd like to go on Friday the 5th of June.
Return or one way?
I'd like return tickets, please. We want to come back 3 days later, and I'd like 4 tickets.
OK, I'll just check. OK, do you want first or standard class?
Oh, first class is expensive. I'd like standard class. How much is that?
Let me see. 4 return tickets in standard class and your departure date is the 5th. That's £280.
Right. What time does the train leave London?
At 10:30 in the morning.
Is it a direct train?
Yes, there are no stops.
And can we take our bikes on the train?
Yes, but it costs an extra £20 for each bike.
Fine. I'd like 4 tickets then, please. Can I pay by credit card?
Sure. Put your card in the slot and enter your...
CD 2, Track 30.
I'm here at Heathrow Airport with a group of friends from Lancaster University. Derek, Moira, Todd and Alicia. Today's the start of an amazing adventure for them. In half an hour, they get on a plane to begin the holiday of a lifetime. Derek, how are you feeling right now?
To be honest, Jason, I'm feeling quite nervous. Nervous but excited.
Why are you nervous?
Well, this is my first long plane journey. I haven't been on a long-haul flight before, so it's my first time. And Australia is a long way away.
Are the rest of you experienced travellers?
We've been to America. Yes, the 3 of us have been on a long-haul flight before. I went to Florida last year with Todd and Alicia.
Have you been to Australia?
No, we haven't.
No,
never
haven't
been.
been to Australia.
So I guess you're all very excited about those activities in Australia. Have you been horse riding, hiking or bungee jumping before?
Alicia and I have been horse riding. We went when we were in Scotland 2 years ago. But Derek and Moira stayed in the hotel. So they haven't been horse riding before.
It was cold.
But we've all been hiking. We went last year.
And have you ever been bungee jumping?
Oh no, we haven't been bungee jumping. It's the first time for all of us.
I'm very nervous about it.
CD 2, Track 31. 1,
Have you been to Australia?
2,
No, we haven't been to Australia before.
CD 2, track 32. 1,
Have you been to the cinema in England?
2,
I've been to a disco with him.
3,
Have they been to dinner in Finland?
4,
We haven't been to Paris in spring.
CD 2, track 33.
Let's talk about your new book now. It's called Modern Day Adventurers. What exactly do you mean by adventurer?
That isn't an easy question. It's probably best to give you some examples of adventurers.
OK.
Take Jessica Watson.
I've heard the name. What's she done exactly?
She sailed solo around the world, on her own, and she's only 16. And then there's Ramona Cox.
I haven't heard of her.
She's done lots of solo flying, long flights in small aircraft. But perhaps the most remarkable adventurer is Ben Fogle, the TV presenter. He's cycled across Europe. He's walked and run across the desert.
Hold on. What hasn't he done?
I don't know. His most famous adventure was crossing the Antarctic. It was a race, actually. A race of over 500 kilometres to the South Pole. He and James Cracknell did it in January 2009, and it took 17 days.
James Cracknell. Now, what has he done?
He's won 2 Olympic gold medals in rowing. That's how you know him. But he's also rowed across the Atlantic with Ben Fogle. That's over 2,500 kilometres. They did that in 2006, again in a race. It took them 50 days, and they came fourth.
Very impressive. And you mentioned the desert.
Oh, yes. Ben Fogle has done the Sand Marathon. That was in 2004. It's a race across 200 kilometres of the Sahara Desert. That took him 7 days. And he's also cycled across Europe. That was when he was much younger. He cycled to Monaco with a group of friends in 1993, and they did it in 9 days.
What about mountains? Has he ever climbed a mountain?
Yes, he has. He's climbed several. He climbed Kilimanjaro in 2006. That was his 4th peak of over 6,000 metres.
This is amazing.
Yes, well, now you know what I mean by adventurer.
CD 2, track 34.
Parked. Had. Walked. Got. Seen. Written.
CD 2, track 35. 1,
Have.
2,
Fit.
3,
Short.
4,
Park.
5,
Bald.
6,
Sleep.
CD 2, track 36. 1,
Have you ever met anyone famous?
No, I haven't, but my brother has. He works in the film industry, so he meets famous people all the time.
2,
Have you ever stayed in a 5-star hotel?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
In Venezuela, in the capital city of Caracas. I stayed in the Hilton there, and I think that's a 5-star.
3,
Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon?
I haven't. Have you?
Yes, I have. It was a birthday present from my husband. It was amazing.
4,
Have you ever eaten insects?
No, I haven't. I have a friend who has. but
Really?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Why not?
I don't like the idea of eating insects.
I've eaten insects in Thailand on holiday.
You have?
It wasn't very nice.
5.
Have you ever played any unusual sports?
Well, I don't really play it, but I like to go rock climbing.
Oh, wow, that is quite unusual.
CD 2. Track 37.
Excuse me, I've lost my wallet. I think somebody has stolen it. Is there a police station near here?
I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been to this part of town before. Why don't you ask in the library over there?
Okay, thanks. Excuse me, do you know the way to the police station?
The police station? Yes, it's easy. You turn left at the next road, Mill Street.
Turn left, okay.
Then go straight on for about 200 metres. Then you get to the post office.
The post office?
Yes, it's on the right.
On the right, okay.
Next to the post office, turn right into Beach Road.
Beach Road, okay.
Go along the road, then turn left at the bookshop into Lime Avenue.
Yes, okay.
The police station is in Lime Avenue. It's at the end of the street, on the left.
Okay, thanks very much.